In the beginning, man was granted developers, and with them, video games. In 1986, a company in Japan was founded under the name of From Software. 8 years later, in 1994, they took their first foray into the world of video games on Sony's new home console, the PlayStation. This perilous RPG, known as King's Field, took its audiences by storm with an intriguing story which slowly and subtly unfolded around the player. Intuitive first-person controls, an unprecedented environmental ambiance, and of course, soul-crushing difficulty. Even though this first entry in what would soon become a series didn't come to America for the PlayStation's Western launch, we were lucky enough to be introduced through the second title and on. From Software also released many other titles like Shadow Tower, Evergrace, Lost Kingdoms, Eternal Ring, the Souls games, Demon Souls and Dark Souls, along with many more. For nearly 2 decades, From Software has provided the gaming community with some of the most unique and engaging experiences the medium has ever seen. I purposely call their works experiences, not just great games. It would be an insult to consider them anything less. In a market oversaturated by endless rehashes of the same gritty shooters, post-apocalyptic settings, or zombie-killing massacres, From Software is one of the few gaming companies that has continued to break and re-break the mold. Games that not only provide their own brand of gameplay by merging simplicity with the possibility of mastering rich, depthy tactics, ranging from Dark Souls to Armored Core and everything in between. But games that also provide the most surprisingly emotional stories, developing characters we both grow to love and love to hate. And some characters who are so devious that we can't help but want to see more of them. We have wandered through ancient towers, through sprawling forests, and medieval castles looming overhead. We have gazed at paradise above, and the hellfires that burn below. And with sword in hand we have summoned the very power of our souls, harnessing the flames burning within, and use ancient runestones to summon many creatures. From carbuncles to lycanthropes, to headless knights and scimitar-wielding skeletons, in our journeys we have both called upon gods to aid us, and clashed swords against them. Gods, however, were far from the only obstacle. We watched countless souls, crestfallen, filled with a hopeless cynicism. We saw men pay the price of giving up as madness consumed them. We fought tooth and nail against other adventurers who had lost the righteous path. It made us wonder just what side we ourselves truly fell on. We came across characters who made us question our morality, and perhaps, at times, completely abandon it. And though our journey sometimes appeared futile, we were never forsaken. Faithful shopkeepers kept us supplied, human or not, as long as we paid the right price. Lost souls trapped in the darkest recesses of the world returned their thanks to us with both their knowledge and skills. And although we fell countless times in the face of our enemies, we were not alone. Through our travels we struggled, but we struggled together. And through our companionship, we overcame the foes before us, no matter how large. Not even death could topple our resolve. And despite watching the most good-hearted of people lose all hope and be corrupted by the darkness, we remained steadfast. Traveling to distant lands, we reclaimed a kingdom. We quested for legendary weapons. We aided those in need. And we avenged princesses. We fought to uncover our hidden past. And we lifted many deadly curses. We destroyed false idols of terrible power. And overall, using our senses in their stead, we fought for those who could see no evil, speak no evil, and do no evil. From Software portrays worlds like no one else. Never before has a developer provided settings so captivating and imaginative, with stories that make us think twice about our actions, as not everything is so clear as black and white. Whether you're just starting your From experience, or you're a long-time fan, we know the future holds nothing but excitement, We have been cursed with death, madness, been shipwrecked on mysterious islands, and faced towering obstacles. But nothing has brought us a greater sense of joy than the universal feeling of triumph over tribulation. I personally will never let these adventures end. I have ventured for the moonlight sword to save my land. I have pulled it from the deepest depths of a poison swamp. I have cut it from a traitorous dragon's tail, and I have wielded it against thousands of deployed ACs. My only hope is that I am able to unsheath it many more times in the future. Thank you from, I'll be waiting patiently for Dark Souls 2. M'Bassa.